Hello there from Epcot. We are going to the Flower and Garden Festival one more time. Easily the greatest benefit about getting here so late in the day is that you can park very close to the front of the parking lot. And we've parked the cars actually, because we drove separately. We both worked today, so we said, let's meet at Epcot. So we drove to Epcot. You got here like, what, 5 minutes after me, and we parked in the same row?
I guess so.
Okay, so we're heading inside Epcot now. The festival ends in just a few days, so by the time that I upload this will be completely irrelevant, but we're hungry. Brennan just pointed out that this is very much so overgrown compared to when the festival first started, and I didn't really notice that the last time that I came to Epcot. This is pretty huge, isn't it? So apparently this year, the Food and Wine Festival will be July 27th until November 18th. So of course we've stopped at the mirror wall. Hi, Brennan. Your shirt sort of matches my pants. So I have some gift cards here to use. I think we have one from every single previous festival. So we have the Flower and Garden Festival, Festival of the Holidays, the Festival of the Arts, and then the Food and Wine Festival. So we have a lot of these to use. I think most of them are yours. So we stopped inside the camera center. We normally go to the other side of the Spaceship Earth, and we decided to add some money to our gift cards. A couple of Brennans didn't have anything on there, so now we just both have one gift card each. There's an entire Magic Band Plus section over here. There's quite a selection of Magic Band Plus. What's sort of interesting is that the camera center over here does not sell memory cards. I wanted to see if they did, because I didn't think that they did, because there have been times where I've needed a memory card at Disney and they don't have memory cards at the camera center, but that's probably because they want you to get the photo pass. So we're passing by Spaceship Earth right now, which is a 5-minute wait, but we have only about 3 hours until the park closes. We want to try to get some food. I'm excited for this to open up. I don't really think that there's anything happening over here, except for just like some nice walkways. So that should be opening up at some point soon, right? It has to. So we're passing by Connections and Creations and Club Cool over here. I think heading over to one of the booths over here, the booth that I did my little challenge at recently. So we're back over at the Farmer's Feast, or I'm back over the Farmer's Feast after having just been over here doing a challenge. I don't know if I'm going to be getting any of this today, but maybe Brennan will want something. That's Brunch Cot over there, and then again the refreshment outpost over here, which this was so unique and pleasant and actually pretty inexpensive for what I got. Okay, so we did get some food from Brunch Cot back there, and now we're heading over to the Citrus Blossom to eat it. So we found a table here in the Citrus Blossom. We both got a food from Brunch Cot, and then we both got a food from Citrus Blossom. So I got this is the shrimp and grits, which is blackened shrimp and cheddar cheese grits with brown gravy and sweet corn salsa.
Always a good dish.
And then Brennan got this, the avocado toast with marinated toy box tomatoes on toasted ciabatta.
Ciabatta.
Yeah. And then from here we got this from the Citrus Blossom. God, throwing me off my A game right now that I brought to Epcot.
This is your A game.
This is my A game, isn't it sad? I got the lemon meringue pie, which is lemon curd, lemon mousse, and toasted meringue.
The lemon meringue.
Yep. And then you got this right here. That's the citrus baked brie with preserved lemon marmalade, limoncello, macerated blueberries, and spicy Maracona almonds.
Panacopita.
Yep. Okay. So apparently Brennan doesn't like her toy box tomatoes.
Listen, I'm normally an adult when it comes to the food I eat, but whole tomatoes is where I am a picky eater.
Okay.
Oh, good fun.
That was a good crunch. Can you define your dish in one word?
Avocado.
So now I'm going to try this that we've had before. I almost knocked it right off the spoon. I was distracted by the monorail going by outside.
It's always good.
So now Brennan's having some brie. Getting some blueberries there.
This was so good last time.
Did you get an almond?
Uh-oh.
Well, now your opinion's invalid. Your review is defunct.
My review. That's so good.
That's the extent of our reviews, right?
Just cheese.
So I'm going to actually review this lemon meringue pie. Are you ready? I'm gonna do my best to be as pretentious as possible, because this festival's gonna be over by the time that you watch this. There's a subtle tartness that is elevated, yet simultaneously alleviated by the meringue that is just so cautiously and intentionally lightly glazed with just a perfect sear. And the combination of the tart, of the citrus, of the crumble, of the base of the tart.
Own it in. Own it in.
It brings us to a level of appreciation, of privilege to be able to eat this lemon meringue pie tart today at Epcot. It's good. Isn't it wild that this used to be like the Epcot Preview Center? We sat right over there, by the way, which is what this used to be. So we're about to head into the World Showcase. There's the Odyssey building back over there. But first, we went into the first aid station here so I could get some anti-itch ointment because I got bit by some bugs on Jungle Cruise when I went to Magic Kingdom last night. They also have some nice fresh water in there too. So we're heading to China. Right now I've applied my ointment, so we should be good to go the rest of the night. We're passing by Mexico right now, which we have not eaten here. I don't know if we've ever eaten here together. Like just gotten an actual quick service meal in Mexico.
You have. I think when we first started dating.
I went here like with my friends during college.
Like we got margaritas
10 years ago.
And then you got like nachos or something, you know?
Yeah, but like as far as like a quick service meal. So I was just here, like literally just here at Epcot. So there's not really going to be a lot that's going to be very new or interesting to show off. Those pylons, they're still there. The construction's still happening. But you're here this time.
Enjoying the evening and each other's company and good food.
So we're decided to stop back over at the Lotus House booth, and you got the house-made cheesy crab wontons.
Because they are always so good.
So Brennan's, of course, having the crab wonton because I've committed to filming us and the food that we eat on this trip, and that's generally how I have to abide. When I film us eating something, I have to film us eating everything. That's just how it works. So Brennan decided to be a very nice girlfriend and get me the cantaloupe, which I just poured all over my hand. I've been spilling everything.
You always
I
have.
haven't been vlogging this because it's embarrassing. I've been spilling everything recently, just ketchup, barbecue sauce, whatever it is, it ends up on my shirt. And I'm sad about that. Is that what turning 30 is? But the cantaloupe, I don't know what's in here, but probably cantaloupe. That is delightfully refreshing. Very cantaloupe-y. Cantaloupe-like with alcohol. We're crossing the bridge into the African Outpost right now. This is so good, and it's, again, I'm going to mention this probably in everybody, but it gets so hot around this time of year. There's like no lines pretty much for any booth right now, so this is pretty nice. So Brennan decided to stop over at the barn market to get this toasted pretzel bread with Black Forest ham and melted cheese on it. How is it? Is it what you wanted?
No, but they're still good.
Yeah? So this festival is drawing to a close, so I wanted to say farewell to some of my favorite topiaries that I see for the festival that disappeared for a few years there, but they finally came back and they look phenomenal. All of the dwarves. So Brennan apparently did not know that she was going to like her pretzel bread.
I always overlook that like menu item every year, and I'm happy I accidentally tried it today because it might be one of my new go-tos. It was really good.
Really? I've always been nervous to get it because it's bread and cheese, which is just a lot to get, especially right now because it's so hot.
That's why you had the shrimp and grits.
That's true. So now we're heading through Italy, and again, there are no lines right now for any food booth. So we are in the American Adventure now, and I think I'm going to be getting the crawfish pie back over here. So this is what I got. This is the crawfish pie. Brennan got a Powerade. That's exciting looking, isn't it? This should be the thumbnail, just this right here.
Me struggling to open my Powerade.
You can do it.
Oh, no.
You can do it, Brennan. The judgment of all of YouTube is watching you now.
What's
Oh no! Oh God!
Oh no! What is happening?
Should I just film this whole thing?
Help, please!
Hold my crawfish. Oh hey, I heard you need some help opening up Powerade. See, I get everything on me. Oh my God!
That's what you get for sassing me.
It was deserved sass. Okay, I'm going to have my crawfish pie.
Lucky you guys. You have a trash can right next to you.
We do indeed. That's really hot. Okay. That threw me off a little bit. But this is good. Not very fishy, so that's nice.
Hot or spicy?
Hot. Not spicy at all. I don't really know what the taste of crawfish is. Also, we are going to stay for Epcot Forever, I think. Hooray! Something we've been needing to do for a long time. So, I decided to stop at the Hanami booth to get what Brennan's holding for me and modeling oh so beautifully. This is the fruit sheet, which is strawberry, pineapple, and lychee wrapped in sweet rice, and pink soy wrap served with whipped cream, drizzled raspberry sauce, and toasted coconut.
Do they normally put lychee in these? I feel like that's not usually in it.
I don't know.
It could be good.
Looks a little bit different, but this is sort of sad. These are off over here, this garden, but the one back over here is still going. Okay, I have my sushi, my fruit sheet. Right here, I'm gonna dab it there, and then get a little tiny bit of the whipped cream. You know, the lychee is sort of a standout flavor.
So it is different.
Maybe. So we walked over to Mitsukoshi, and they do have Pokemon cards, but this is the newest set that's out right now. It's called Paldea Evolved, and I am not a fan of this. So Brennan just pointed this out, and I've never noticed this before, but this like detail. Look at this. That's Perry the Platypus right there. So this is from the old game that used to be here. I don't know what this would have been, because with the game that preceded this one, because now it's DuckTales, but there was a Kim Possible one that preceded this one, and then you could actually get like a cell phone that you could return. This might have been like a return box for that. I don't know. So this is one last look at this garden here outside of the Japan Pavilion, the one that's currently working at the moment. This was such a cool idea, and I really hope that that returns next year. And there's some more back there too. So we passed through Morocco, and now we are in France, and I actually want to do a little shopping for my brother Dennis. My brother's birthday is in a few weeks, so I wanted to come back over here because this is where they sell a lot of the Remy merchandise, and Dennis loves Ratatouille. So we're in the Ratatouille store right now, and what I decided to get for Dennis, I was looking for just like a plain shirt, but they don't really have that. They have a chef coat, but I'm going to get him this. So just as like a fun, I don't know, like little gift package, and he's probably not watching this right now, but, or at least I hope he's not, but I'm getting him an Anyone Can Cook, like a little recipe book, and this looks like a spoon, but it's not, it's a pin. And then I have a wine cork stopper there, and then what looks like to be a butter knife. So that's what I'm getting Dennis for his birthday in just a few weeks. So we are back outside and about to get in line over here at the French booth. And what I think I'm going to get, I'm not going to get a food, but I'm going to get this, wherever it is, this French sparkling wine with Monin Desert Pear. And I did end up getting all the stuff that I wanted to get for Dennis for his birthday. Okay, so I forget what's in this, but it's like pear sparkling wine. Why didn't she like put some like syrup in
Greetings,
here?
Epcot World Travelers.
God.
In just
Fireworks start at
30 minutes, the Epcot family will proudly present Epcot Forever.
Yay.
An amazing celebration
Oh, man, that's
of
so
Epcot's
good.
yesterday and tomorrow.
I'm so happy.
This incredible
like
fireworks
almost
spectacular
champagne,
can be
sort of.
experienced from all around the World Showcase Lagoon.
So fireworks start in about half an hour. That's the International Gateway right over there. The torches have been lit, and we are trying to decide where we want to watch the fireworks. This area does look open over here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sit, I think, over here somewhere, or stand. This is really pleasant that there's not a private event going on. It's only sometimes, so we're very lucky tonight. Fireworks should be starting right now. Also, pretty much everybody in our area got firework fallout like in our eyes. Everyone was just like rubbing their eyes, and it wasn't terribly uncomfortable. I think we got the worst of it. We're passing through Canada right now. Farewell to another one of my favorites, Pumper over there. And this is our last time at night, in general, seeing the flowers over here, which will be gone probably in a matter of days. And then there's Spaceship Earth, which is an American flag for Independence Day. There's the monorail, and we can see a little bit closer, Spaceship Earth has an American flag. I never know when this is going to open over here for Journey of Water, so I'm just trying to take advantage of the walls being up while I can, but the walls over by Communicore Hall will probably be up for a little while. This is interesting. We have to go this way to exit the park. We can't go like the pathway over here. So the 4th of July is just a couple days away, and we're here. This is pretty cool to see this and walk underneath it. Just a massive American flag. That is Spaceship Earth. It's very bright right now. This is beautiful from the front. Wow. That is awesome. So we stopped at Joffrey's to get some water because it is still really hot. It feels much better than it did earlier.
There's a nice breeze.
Right, but we made it back to the cars, plural, because we're driving home separately. And thank you for coming with us to Epcot, to our final Flower and Garden Festival trip this year. I had a good time. We had a lot of good food. We kind of stuffed ourselves. I think we got a little bit ambitious there at the beginning, but it was a good time. And then we finally got to see Epcot Forever again, which it's the same show. I sort of wish they had switched out. Yeah, and then I wish they'd kind of switched out A Whole New World at the end, but it's an interim show, so we have to appreciate it as such. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.
Bye.